What's that? We'll get to that in a sec. You already know.
Do I?
Yes. Anyway, I was going to show off the standings because you're on, Brendan, and you're up in first place for the first time in what seems like forever.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
It's very crazy because I didn't think you'd be in first place.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did.
Nah. I don't think any of these. I didn't think I'd be in first place. I didn't think you'd be in first place. I didn't think Monique would be in first place. I also didn't think Justine would be in last place, but that's a whole nother discussion.
You were pretty high on Justine earlier this.
I know.
Right?
I think I just totally wrecked her team by doing that. To win the whole thing and go 10-3 and whatnot.
No bueno, senor. No bueno.
No. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, she has 160 points in 2 weeks scored.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, especially when you look at what everybody else has, it's like not even close to anybody else. It's very bad.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
It's bad. It's pretty terrible. Yeah. The free agent biddings. I know, Brandon, you bid a lot of. Well, I said big money earlier today, didn't I? On Trevor Siemian, I guess $10.
I mean,
it's big money, huh?
I'm not really like a big spender, really. I don't think I am. But you know what? I looked at it and I thought to myself, all right, he has a lot of upside. And my current quarterback crop is kind of shitty. So let's just guarantee that I get the guy that I wanted to get. So that's what I did.
In all fairness, quarterback was your weakest spot the first 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
So and you gave up on Kirk Cousins very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It was a gamble. Gamble didn't really pay off. I thought it would. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Honestly, unless you're picking Rodgers or what's his face, Mariota, or what's his who the hell is Tampa Bay? James.
Winston. Yeah.
If it's not one of those three, then it's kind of a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Or Carr.
James, you can. I've got Carr. He's been really good.
Yeah.
So far, I've been happy with him, which is great because I'm the idiot who drafted Andrew Luck, who's probably not going to play this year. At the rate he's going. That didn't work out well.
Yeah, it was.
One question, James. I just have one question for you. Why did you spend $6 on a Dolphins defense?
They were a hot pick, I thought, and I got screwed last week by only putting 2 in for Raiders. So just wanted to make sure I got them.
Can I translate that, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Translation: they are playing the Jets this week. And it is
oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Almost guaranteed money this week.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed. Go ahead.
I kind of forgot.
Thank you, Brendan, for clarifying that. I greatly appreciate that.
No. You're welcome.
I forgot about the whole playing the Jets thing. That is guaranteed.
Oh wait a minute, Mike.
I completely forgot about that.
Mike, I didn't even see here on that. On the bid process here, you put in $4 for Simeon.
I did, but I thought I was going to get him for $4.
I had no
That's
idea.
why I was upset you spent. What's that?
I had no idea. So I guess, yeah.
No, instead, I did. I will say I couldn't bid too much money because one, I decided to spend $9 on old as hell Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't even know how old. Yeah. And I'm starting to think I might regret that. And two, I spent all my money on Javorius Allen last week.
I mean,
I spent $22 on him.
You're not going to know if it pays off for like 2 weeks, so you can't really.
No, I know. I know.
Plus, I mean, Chris Johnson's going to end up playing, what is it, 4 more games or 3 more games with the NFC East, so he should be fine.
The NFC East and they're better on defenses.
You got the NFC least this year. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, it's looking like one of the. I don't know what it is with that division, but it's like back and forth. Every other year, it's just like the whole division is terrible.
Yep.
And honestly, the division doesn't look great to start the year. At least, definitely not the Giants or Dallas.
Nope.
But we'll find out. We'll find out if Dallas loses to Arizona on Monday night. We'll know how bad they are.
You mean when Dallas loses to Arizona?
What's that?
You mean when Dallas?
When they do?
Well,
yeah.
Listen, that's not even me talking as a Giants fan. That's like, bro. Especially.
Well, I don't think on that side. I don't think the Giants have too much of a chance in Philadelphia. But
unfortunately, no, they don't. It's not looking too good.
No.
Unless
they
win 12
well,
hours, and then that's it.
They're not doing that. I told you that. They can't do that.
I know.
Yeah, the game of the week is Monique and Michelle. It was I had a tough time picking all the 3 undefeated teams are playing 1-1 teams.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of good matchups. Your game's next, Brendan. Don't worry.
No, you're good.
Because, so Monique is 2-0, but she's going to have a hell of a tough time this week because Michelle got 37 points from Todd Gurley last night.
Oh my God, that was.
Who, by the way, holy smoke! I don't know what got into him. But he has been ridiculous so far this season.
I guess he got tired of everyone talking shit.
Well, that and the Rams got a new coach and a new offensive line with 3 new starters.
I'm talking about intangibles, Mike. I'm talking about
intangibles. Yeah, the team's actually better this year, so he actually cares now.
Exactly.
37 points.
Yeah.
So
unbelievable numbers.
Yeah, he had a ridiculous game, and almost strictly because of that, I know Monique was favored to win before last night. Now Michelle's favored to win by at least 10.
Yeah.
Gurley outperformed his projection by 22 points, which is ridiculous. I actually think, be honest with you, if you look at like Michelle's team with her running backs, if Beckham gets healthy, and if Russell Wilson, turns it around, she's going to have a ridiculously good team down the stretch.
Absolutely.
Or later in the year.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
I mean, if we're looking at like just this week, though, Tennessee is going to be stingy. They're going to be stingy. Let's see. Where am I going here? Atlanta's playing Detroit. Mm-hmm. Atlanta should be fine. They have no problem there. Mm-hmm. Beckham, that's going to be a wild card. I don't know. I have no idea. I really can't tell you right now.
Nobody knows with Beckham.
No idea.
No.
Chris Hogan, again, Houston, good defense. Delaney Walker should be fine. Mm-hmm. Even against Seattle. Hooper should be fine.
Panthers defense.
I would not recommend that.
No.
I don't think anyone in their right mind would recommend it. Mm-hmm. Check back over here real quick. Rivers. No, I wouldn't start him this week. No. Same thing for Gordon. Zeke is going to hopefully rebound. Although, I doubt it. Let's see.
I don't think so. No.
Hilton should be fine against the garbage cans in Cleveland. Tariq Hill should be fine. Parker will give you something. Kai Rudolph, maybe. Maybe. Nelson should be fine. And the Bucks. I don't know. Depends on how Bradford's doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
If Bradford's good, then he's just going to light up with Diggs all day.
So who are you picking then?
God, that's a fucking toss-up, isn't it? Let's go with Michelle.
Okay. James, you can make a pick now.
I'll go with Burlack.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Really just based off the strength of Gurley last night, honestly.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that made all the difference in the world.
Totally did. If he hadn't done that, I'd say Monique.
I probably would too, and it's just very hard to come back when she has to start Sunday down 37-0.
That's really tough.
Yeah, that sucks. It sucks. And just one other thing with I don't remember anybody ever scoring 37 points in fantasy on a Thursday night game.
No.
That might be like a first.
I think it's first, actually.
Usually Thursday nights don't do too well. Okay, so this is Brendan and Glenn, the guys with the whatever you call them.
The greatest team logo.
Yeah, except my computer.
Fantasy football.
I can't load two of them on one tab, so Glenn's didn't show up.
I mean, that's okay. You got the better one.
That's okay. You got the better one.
You got the more.
So Brendan, you're
entertaining one.
Okay. You are 2-0. This is probably the toughest game you have, though.
Yeah, I don't honestly want to pick this game, so I'm gonna let you do it.
You're not gonna pick it at all. All right. So I will say your team so far has looked pretty stacked. You've got to be happy about it, the way your team's turned out so far.
Definitely. Me and my, as Larry would say, my lucky bullshit.
Yeah. So I was just thinking of that again. I don't know why. It was just popped in my head earlier how much luck there is in fantasy football, because there really is.
Oh my, of course there is. Who the hell would have thought about Kareem Hunt in week 1?
Oh, I know.
Come on,
I know, but hey, he has one good game. You got to trade him for Antonio Brown, right?
Exactly. By the way,
with that said, I mean,
I was going to say, by the way, Antonio Brown is officially off the block.
Antonio Brown, huh?
He is not on the block.
That's probably smart. I mean, considering he's been perfectly fine the first 2 weeks doing his thing.
Yeah.
Typical Antonio Brown thing.
Especially
not shocked.
Especially not for Brandon Marshall. Absolutely not. Don't disrespect him like that.
When you told me Brandon Marshall isn't worth keeping on a roster right now, on a fantasy
really
roster.
If you're keeping him on a roster, then you don't belong playing in this league, honestly. Not gonna lie. And that's coming from a Giants fan.
Anyway, I was gonna this game. I really think this game. We talked. The first game was a toss-up. This is kind of a toss-up too, honestly. Glenn's team, won. He's been in. I kind of wrote this on Facebook. He's been a nail biter so far. 1 point
really
loss, 2 point win.
He really has.
That's basically Brady won the game for him last week. Brady had 29 points and got him to, and his team only scored, I think, 104.
And honestly,
if we're looking at this 0-2.
If we're looking at just this week, though, and I'm obviously going to pick my team to win. I like my 2 insurance policies against Glenn this week.
Mm-hmm.
I like obviously. We're both kind of like insured against each other when you think about it. Like
Thomas and Simeon. Yeah.
Thomas and Gronk. Yeah.
Canceling out a bunch of your points.
Yeah. It'll be a close game then, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually going the other way and picking Glenn by like a very slim margin. Only reason with that, I will say he has Frank Gore going against Cleveland, even though Gore hasn't played well.
Yeah, I know.
This year, Cleveland's yeah.
Yeah, it's Cleveland. It'll run all over him.
It is. Gore hasn't scored a whole lot, but he's probably going to have a decent game this week.
I don't think he's going to get a lot of production at Diggs, though.
It depends if Bradford plays or not. I don't know what Bradford's status is, but that's going to be a big wild card. Is
And then,
Diggs.
I'm sorry, Jaguars defense.
I don't know what to think because they scored Wednesday. They scored like 42 points. I think the first week, and then last week they scored what, 2?
Yeah, they came back to reality.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. I kind of agree with that. I think that was kind of a 1 week fluke. And Glenn, I'm surprised he hasn't swept defenses yet. I'm going with Glenn
I mean,
but it's going to be very close. It's going to be very close.
how many points are you saying?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I'm saying probably within 5 points.
All right,
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, James.
Give me the team logo that works. And by the way, Sam Bradford has already been ruled out for this weekend.
And there
Sure.
you have it. There you have it.
I feel stupid for not knowing that.
As to why, I'm not going to book shit just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling a little more than confident.
A little more than confident. Well, we'll we'll see. I don't know. I mean, this picking nonsense is kind of just you don't know what the hell's going to happen anyway.
No, it's almost impossible.
It is. So we'll see. I'm more or less just sticking with Glenn because I already said I would.
I mean, you said you would. So what are you going to do? You going to go back on your word now?
Yeah, I can't go back on my word. Exactly it. That's exactly it.
You feel like I'm
We're going to my game now. I'm going up against Woj, Team Wojciechowski. The two of us won the top scorer award so far. Woj was the top scorer in week 1. I had the top score in week 2. And after last week, I'm a lot more. After I picked myself to lose last week, or no, I think I picked myself to win, but I didn't like my team. I'm a little more confident this week. Team, it seems like that week 1 where he beat Glenn seemed a bit fluky at this point.
Yeah.
His team isn't as bad as I thought it was before the season started, but I also don't think it's that great.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at quarterback. I don't know why he hasn't gone out and picked up Simeon, trying to pick up Simeon or somebody else.
Was he on the list to try to pick up Simeon?
No, he didn't put in any bids.
But that was you and somebody else, though.
I believe it was Rob Bergen Blaze.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't know why he tried to do that because he already has Breeze and Stafford.
Yeah, exactly. Makes no sense.
Yeah, the teams that actually needed quarterbacks didn't other than you, Brendan. Some of the teams that needed quarterbacks didn't even bid on Simeon or any other quarterback.
I feel like I waited too long.
Yeah, I just like my team this week across the board. I know it says Jarvis Landry's questionable, but he's going to play.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. Especially
yeah, he's going to be fine.
The Jets, he's good.
The Jets,
you got
right? Exactly.
Ravens.
The Ravens' defense has been ridiculous the first 2 weeks, and they get Jacksonville this week.
AJ might do something, but Bengals are terrible.
Honestly, I don't care. Right? He's been okay, and that's with the offense being absolutely putrid. So even if they get a little bit better, he'll be fine. I'm not worried about Green.
I'm most impressed with "Come On, Baby, Drive My Car."
Right?
Yep.
Right.
There you go.
I got thank God I drafted him because I'd be screwed at quarterback if I didn't.
Seriously.
Yeah. And yeah, so I don't know. And then part of me is hoping Andrew Luck does come back because if he does and he's good, that gives me a quarterback to trade down the stretch, which would.
I mean, it's unlikely, but more power to you. Now let's look over here at the Woj. Taylor.
Yeah.
No bueno. Fournette. It's a high. His average is high, but Jacksonville is Jacksonville. So. C.J. Anderson. Yes. Real deal. The real deal. DeAndre Hopkins. Yes, the real deal. Golden Tate, not so much. You'd be all right. He's not too bad. Got Sue. Who's that? Rashard Matthews. Ed Dixon. Nothing. Marquise Lee.
He picked up Dixon because he had. What's that?
Any wide receiver on the Jacksonville Jaguars is garbage because of their quarterback, because of their offensive line, because of their offensive coordinator, because of their coach. The whole team is trash. Eagles defense, it leaves a lot to be desired. They have no secondary. Evan Ingram is going to pick them apart on Sunday. Count on it. And I love how, by the way, we're not mentioning the kickers because
really, kickers only come, and I've said this, which I think is why the way kickers should be. Kickers make a difference when it comes down to a 2 or 3 point game, which kind of makes it like the real NFL.
Which is why you want the best kicker in the game, which is what I have, Steven Gostkowski, every year.
Yeah. I will say
unless I have Adam Vinatieri, in which case,
So the problem Woj ran into is he only drafted one tight end this year, which was Greg Olson,
which doesn't make sense.
Who had played in like 100 straight games without getting hurt, and he happened to break his foot this year. This is a lesson of why you need to draft backups, people.
Yeah, you do.
Because now the only option he had with Olsen out for the year is he picked up the new Carolina tight end Ed Dixon, which is
not that great.
I mean, tight ends. I mean, considering I have Travis Kelce, tight end's a bit of a
yeah,
in my opinion. So you're going with me, Brendan?
Absolutely.
Yep. James, who are you picking?
Give me the Bentley bunch.
Picking the dogs.
Thank you.
Picking the dogs to win.
Yeah, I will say, Brendan, even though I didn't pick you to win,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you looked ahead though, but if you and I both win, we play each other next week.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this would be three. It could be a battle of 3-0 teams.
Oh my god. And then
I'm kind of rude.
And then what do we do? Who do we pick?
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a really good game because both of our teams, I think, are in pretty good shape to start the year.
It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to all depend on matchups, honestly.
Yeah, and I don't even know. I haven't looked that far ahead, but I did see that I was playing you next week, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Camera's off.
All right, we're on to James's game against Rob. Both teams are 1-1. I mean, at this point, I will say this much: the Central Division's pretty stacked this year.
It's not
compared. It's not. There isn't any blatantly bad team. That's what I mean by stacked. Unlike the South, which there's a really bad team in the North and a really bad team in the South, which we're going to talk about both of them coming up.
Oh wait, Mike, hang on 1 second.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna turn on my camera real quick. See if we can see this. There he is.
Wait. Let's see. Oh, there he is.
There he is, the newest member of Team Pittsburgh Steelers, right here.
Number one.
What's that?
So is he gonna ask to join the league in a couple decades?
He's probably gonna do a lot of advising when it comes to when I get a little older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Brain starts going, and I start drinking too much and all that. Yeah. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Brendan, is that your number one pick right there?
This is number 1 draft pick. This is him, a living legend.
Amen.
He has not seen a Giants win yet.
No, we haven't.
I just realized.
I'm pissed, honestly.
It'll happen. They'll get there.
No, he'll see it. He'll see it on Sunday.
He'll see it. He'll say, "Oh, look at that." We'll see. All right. Oh, all right. So James's game against Rob.
Okay, let's break this down.
Yeah. You want to go first, Brendan? You can go. You go ahead.
All right. Let me see here. You always gotta like Hurricane Drew rolling to Carolina. Shady. But not against Denver. I don't know. What did Hyde score?
Hyde actually had a good game, man. So that was the other thing with the Thursday night games. Rob got 24 from Hyde and 11 from the Rams defense. And then James also got a lot of points, 21 from Garcon, I believe.
Okay.
So it kind of ended up evening out for the most part.
Yeah, but it's not going to be close after this because I'm looking right now. And I apologize to James because he's on the line right now. But Crabtree. Sorry, bud. I'm picking Bergen today.
Ah.
Yeah, that's honestly all I need to see is, he's going to air at the Crabtree. If he doesn't air at the Crabtree, he's going to get to beast mode, and that's it. So,
well, the other thing is, I think.
I'm sorry, Young Ho, the greatest name in NFL history.
You'll be disappointed to know that the official I was watching the Chargers today.
I don't care about that. Proper pronunciation. Damn it, it's America.
Well,
his name's Young Ho.
I don't think he's going to have. Well, you want to talk about not switching out kickers? This guy's terrible. By the way, if you want to talk about kickers,
no,
he's 1 for 4.
He's quite awful.
He missed a game-tying field goal week 1, missed it. Game-winning field goal week 2, missed it. The Chargers are 0-2 because of their kicker.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I think I mentioned this last week, I do think he's somewhere. He's from high school in North Jersey. I believe South Korean born, but moved to North Jersey.
Fort Lee.
Fort Lee.
Fort Lee.
Fort Lee.
Is that confirmed now?
It's either Fort Lee or Palisades Park, I believe.
That's racist.
I was gonna say, did you look it up, or are you just going on stereotypes?
A little from column A and a little from column B.
Yeah, I bet you it's not. I'm gonna have to. I forgot to look this up again. I wanna get a confirmation on where he's from, because I don't think it is either of those places. But I will say that these going back to the projections, Terrence West, I don't know. He's projected for 0 because ESPN's assuming he's going to miss the game. It was a game time decision. I think he's going to play though. And even if he doesn't, Rob's going to put somebody else in. So that the 9-point projection is going to quickly close up. It's going to be more like a toss up.
Oh, Mike, by the way.
Fixed. Yes.
Young Hoku. High school.
Yes.
Ridgewood.
I said Ridgewood last week. That's what I thought.
Yep. There you go.
There you go. Ridgewood.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Your racist ass comments.
Oh, that was awkward.
I apologize.
Oh, God. Well, he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be coming back home soon because I'm sure the Chargers, at the rate he's going to be out of a job in 2 weeks. I don't understand. What I was getting to is I don't understand why Rob is still I don't know if it's like a sentimental reasons because he's from North Jersey that Rob's keeping him on the team because he's terrible.
County. He's from Bergen County.
He sucks.
Yeah, he sucks.
You can find any kicker will score twice as many points as he's scored so far.
Yeah, but I had Glenn on my team for the longest time.
What's that?
When you're sentimental about crap, you just, reason doesn't have anything to do with it.
You know what? When I stopped drafting Cowboys, like high in the draft, just because I was a Cowboys fan, my fantasy teams actually started doing good.
Started doing a lot better, didn't you?
Yeah. Sentimental things don't get you anywhere.
No.
In this game.
Except when you draft Odell Beckham Jr. number 1.
Yeah, and then you promptly trade him.
For what? I don't even remember.
I don't remember, but you originally drafted him his rookie year and then traded him.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
I got a lot
Can you
of
imagine if you had Brown and Beckham right now?
Oh my God. Fantasy God.
Yeah. Anyway, I actually am picking Rob as well this week.
Okay.
I think I like Carlos Hyde. He had a really good game last night.
Yep.
You know, and I don't like Chris Thompson of the Redskins, James. He doesn't. Washington. He's gotten very lucky so far. He doesn't get any carries. He only catches passes, so you're limited in that regard. And Brandon Cooks has been kind of a thorn in this team's side so far. You know, there's the D against the Jets is good.
Yeah, that's the only
I guess.
I mean, Rodgers.
And Rodgers.
But
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot else to like. Especially, you know, Keenan Allen's got to be a matchup against Kansas City, and Christian McCaffrey hasn't quite performed up to expectations yet. So
no, not yet. I mean, it's tough, but sometimes you got a good to decent team, and you just have a bad matchup, and you're fucked. That's it.
Yeah, James, do you have any thoughts or anything?
No,
He probably disappeared. No, nothing.
And the next matchup.
Twice. Okay, we're moving on. Oh, you here?
Is he there?
Yep.
All right. Do you have any thoughts before we move on?
I love Poland.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is everybody's favorite game.
Yeah, it definitely is.
The Muscat Bowl, which is probably a good reason why Larry and Justine wouldn't be on tonight.
Just wins. Game over.
What's that?
Justine wins landslide. Game over.
Wins landslide.
Yes.
I didn't even get started to making fun of her team yet.
No, me neither. All right, you want to start with Larry's team or Justine's team, Mike?
Oh my God. Well, I can't. We can start with James. Can you mute again? Is he muted? Yeah.
He's muted.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll say that. I'll say this much. At least Justine has Bell and Ajayi.
Yeah. You know what? Good. Honestly, both of them have great matchups this week.
They do.
There's no reason why we shouldn't pick Justine. But I feel like by picking Justine,
I'll tell you why we shouldn't pick Justine. It's everything below Ajayi.
Can I finish? Mike? You there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, I'm thinking if we pick Justine, we are totally jinxing her to lose on Sunday.
Right.
With either Bell or Ajayi tearing an ACL.
That was just, oh my God. Can you imagine if that happens?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It'd be the worst. She'd have to leave the league.
I don't even know what to say. Well, she's already lost her best receiver to an ACL already.
Who did she have?
She had Allen Robinson. And Tyler Eifert's are now too. Why she's got to play Charles Clay at tight end. Oh my God, she's still going with Mike Wallace at wide receiver, who is ranked 112. I don't know. She doesn't have anybody.
Come on, Justine.
He's ranked 112. He's got one catch this season, 1 point.
Justine, if you need a wide receiver, trade with me. I will give you a wide receiver, but I'm taking something in return. I'm taking something good in return.
Yeah, I give you. This is just a message to Justine. It is okay to trade. We're not all trying to
Earth to
screw you.
Justine. It's okay to trade. I'm gonna get something good in return, but I'm not giving this away. Oh, there's Big Glenn Murphy.
Glenn,
No.
Look at your shit.
What's up, fam? What are you doing over there? Are you vaping right now?
What's up, Glenn? Glenn was going to say something, but maybe not.
Glenn, are you gonna talk or what? Glenn.
I don't know. I can't hear shit.
Yeah, because you're fucking stoned,
Yeah,
bro.
God.
Wake your ass up, bro.
Oh my God.
I don't sleep anymore, and I can hear just fine.
You really can't hear anything, can you?
Listen to him. He's laughing his balls off, and he's not even like part of the conversation. What is he laughing at?
I know.
Is he laughing at me? Is he laughing at you, Mike?
I have no idea who he's laughing at. Probably you. But my camera's
He's
on.
texting me right now. Let's see what this guy says. I literally can't hear anything.
Huh? No, I just can't hear anything, so I gotta get my headphones.
Yeah, get your headphones, Glenn.
What's that?
Glenn, I'm sorry. I'm telling Glenn to get his headphones.
Oh God.
hey Glenn, can you send me new
Shane.
headphones?
What a mess.
Shit's crazy.
You hear anything?
Can you hear us yet, Glenn?
I see a gerbil named Glenn.
Check your phone.
You can't
Yeah.
hear the damn thing.
Word. What's up?
Right?
Oh God.
There we go. Are you with us, Glenn?
Yeah, I'm here.
There
All right,
he is.
he's here.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I was saying,
I can't remember where I left off now.
Justine,
The Mike Wallace one.
I will
Yeah, the
trade
Justine needs to make a trade
a
thing.
wide receiver to you, but I will take something good in return. I'm not going to do it for nothing. You have until what, Mike? When is the trade deadline for Sunday for guys that can play?
For guys, whenever they play, whenever game time.
So we can trade up the game time.
Whenever they. You can trade, yeah, but you got to remember there's a London game this week. So, like for example, Wallace plays at 9:30.
All right, so Justine, you have until 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to trade.
Give your
Flagpole,
15
be
hours.
there.
I'm giving you time right now. I have plenty of wide receivers. Look at my roster. Tell me what you want.
Yeah,
You're gonna give me something decent in return.
Yeah, this is not going to happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna end well either.
No, it's not. It's not.
Who do I even have? Hey.
Anyway, Larry's team isn't much
My
much better
my
than
worst
hers, but
receivers are better than this guy, Mike Wallace.
They
They are.
and she could probably like. I mean,
They are. Glenn, agree or
they're so
disagree?
much better.
What?
I said agree.
I'm just looking at teams. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You're vaping right now, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Oh God. I don't even know what to say right now.
All right. Meanwhile, back in Realville, I'm picking Larry to go 2-1 against Justine. She's going 0-3 this week. I'm sorry, Justine.
Are we
Oh.
picking Larry just so Justine we don't pick Jinx Justine or what?
I mean, that's part of it. That and Mike Wallace is on her team.
Well, yeah, Justine's team just sucks. I'm picking Larry.
All right, I have some inside baseball.
Oh, inside baseball. Let's go.
Okay.
Apparently, Justine gets very irritated when her team's not doing well. So for Larry's sake, I want her to win.
Oh, we all want her to win, but we're not picking her team because we're going to jinx her team. We pick her team. You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
Yeah. Apparently, whenever she loses, it's my fault. Even when I'm not even gonna. But apparently, it's my fault when she scored 58 points against me the first week. Because
Nice.
Exactly.
Of course. It's James. James, are you gonna say anything?
Go Justine.
All right. I guess we're gonna go to the winless teams now. Our bad team. We're on to the other. Oh my God, Team Viper.
Let's see what we have here. Team Viper.
Good God.
The team that wants to
The
get
Jersey
the worst
Devils.
trade.
We got a bad team against a guy who can't properly set up a lineup and sucks at trade negotiations.
The worst. The worst.
He doesn't know what a trade negotiation is.
Nope.
No, I know. It's just it's a well in all fairness. Well,
Like
no,
it's so bad.
no. I mean the
trading abilities.
Well, no. I mean it would be bad if you accepted that one with Brandon Marshall in it.
Oh my God! Forget about it. I wouldn't accept Brandon Marshall for a bag of shit.
Good news for John. He's not playing. He at least is not playing Brandon Marshall this week.
Oh, but he wants to trade him for fucking Antonio Brown, huh?
it's like
yeah, shake your head, Glenn, because that's what he wanted to do this week. That's only one of the crazy things he wanted to do.
He offered me James Conner for Stephon Diggs.
Oh my God!
No.
Yeah.
All right. Brandon Cooks and Keenan Allen for Brandon Marshall and Crowder.
What? Jeez.
What?
Wow, everybody's got a story, huh?
You know what I told him? I told him, give me Montgomery and Hunt for Brown.
That was the funny. I love that. That was the funniest one, Brendan.
I know.
Montgomery and Hunt.
I know. You want to talk big fucking ball trade? Give me that. How about that, huh?
Yeah, but you're dead on. There is no negotiation here. It's just like, let's see if I can rip somebody off, and you know.
Let's see who's not paying attention to what the ESPN email says.
Yeah. Except for the fact that we booted out all the people that don't know what's going on at this point. So, anyway, I am picking John to win because there should be no way he loses this game now. Because Joe's team, I did want to get to Joe's team. My God, it's not good. He did get 28 points from Sammy Watkins last night.
Yeah.
He did get 28 points from Sammy Watkins, and then Watkins.
I'm gonna pick Joe by his play at this point.
That's the good news. The bad news is Watkins apparently got a concussion last night. So.
Yeah.
So, and I believe Joe had 3 guys leave due to injuries last week. Murray, Nelson, and Green.
Murray
got a big fat 0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yes. His team's just not very good. I didn't think it was very good to begin the year. I think it's even worse now.
It's pretty terrible.
It's not good. No. And I wanted to talk about it. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this may be the tipping point where Murray loses his job. Or at least the bulk of the carries he's been getting to Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
But,
time has come.
Yeah. I think so. It just drives me crazy because Joe, with the exception of Alvin Kamara, all his running backs are fat as hell and slow. All of them. He's got. I mean, the LeGarrette Blount pick was a complete waste.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell that.
I don't know what that was all about. He has Jeremy Hill on his team. He has Eddie Lacy on his team. Eddie Lacy that what he's doing on Seattle. He's basically taking up space. Anything.
Hey, Mike, just so you know, I just picture
Mm-hmm.
of Eddie Lacy at a McDonald's. Just so you know,
You what?
I got a picture of Eddie Lacy.
Bruh.
Little bruh.
Lil bruh.
Little bruh.
He's the best.
He is 8 days old.
Aw.
Oh, God. I would put him like up on the camera, but he's not the fuck out.
Yeah. No, I see just enough of him.
Anybody else want to pick this game?
I told you, I'm picking Joe out of spite.
Are you
I'm
really?
Brendan.
All right.
How dare
right.
you? How dare you offer me garbage trades like that?
To be fair, on all fairness, you're 2-0 and he's 0-2. So,
No, yeah.
granted, I mean, well, that was the other thing. John presumably can't make a lineup because every week he sits somebody that ends up going off for like 30 to 40 points. But I don't know.
Stupid.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're done with. Yeah, we're done with all the matchups, so we can talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. Glenn, what do you want to talk about since you weren't here?
Yeah, Glenn, let's hear your opinion on some stuff.
I think my streak of bad luck has finally been broken, thanks to Justine. I want to thank her for that, and hopefully build on that and keep moving forward.
Not with this good luck charm, it's not. Maybe next week, buddy.
Say.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I don't have anything really to say. I got all of my, all the teams that suck and everything. Brendan, you have anything to say?
Huh?
Little guys, some camera time.
What happened?
You have anything that you want to talk about?
My team is great. I don't know. I'm 2-0.
Fuck you.
I've got like a five-year streak of luck that's like
honestly,
continuing here.
Yep.
I plan on winning every game. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You told me like 40 minutes ago you were sleeping.
Yeah. I also didn't sleep last night, so I could have been lying. We took him to the doctor's this morning for his 1 week checkup. He decided to shit everywhere, projectile. So anyone ever decides to have kids, just keep in mind that they do projectile everywhere. On the plus side, he was smiling when he did it, so you knew he was having a good time. He is finally asleep. Yeah.
Rand, I'm stopping it on that note.
I mean, we can go
to the
on.
end of this video and see that. What's that?
We can keep going if you want.